If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
Actually, people are not judgmental, because they can't tell you what they know, because they don't know what is complete or whole truth. Kindly see this picture. Now, after watching this picture carefully, what can you say that about this fruit? Probably you can say that 1. This is very hard thing. 2. This is not smooth. 3. It's like stone. We can't consume it. After watching this picture, we can't know that what is the real qualities of this fruit, because we are watching just outer side of this coconut. By watching only outer side of the coconut, we can't know that what are the real qualities of this fruit. But in reality, you know that this is not the whole truth. You know that 1. This fruit is not only hard but it is smooth also. 2. This fruit is not like a stone, we can consume it also. Similarly, people really know almost nothing about introverts and they can't tell you what are the real qualities of introverts because they can't tell you what they know. In reality, the inner world of introverts is far more bigger than from their outer world. An introvert person itself is a mystery. They are like a mathematical puzzle, and if you want to know the answer of the puzzle, then you have to solve it. In other words, introverts are like any suspense thriller movie, and when we see them from outside, then we can't understand them because it's like watching just a trailer of the movie, and if you want to understand them fully, then you have to watch full movie again and again. Thank you. People are judgmental of people, irrespective of their nature. Who says only extroverts judge introverts? In fact, we introverts judge people more than anything in the world. However, we term this judgmental thing as analysis. So it happens like this. I am introduced to some new people, but I will not go and give them a friendly hug. I will wait until they come to me and make me comfortable enough to be myself with them. Well, I get judged. I get this a lot. Previously, I used to think that you are cold, silent, calm. Even yesterday, my very good friend told, he used to avoid wishing me a good morning, as he thought I suffer from mood swings. Well, now I am very much comfortable with him, and the story is very much different now. So it's okay. People will judge, and you can't help them with that. Just be yourself. Once the ice is broken, they will get to know the truth. And seriously, if this question is asked by an introvert, dude, don't you analyze people before you even say a hi to them? P. Well, people judge everybody, be it introverts or extroverts. People always find a way to demean others. But in retrospect, being an introvert myself, I have been judged quite a lot of times, and I feel that's because we introverts don't disclose much about ourselves in public forums, our personalities and interests, and hidden beneath a facade that we let out. Since we don't mingle as much, we are more prone to be judged by people who take that to be an undown-to-earth, haughty characteristic. Sometimes even if we don't realize it, our reclusive demeanor comes off in a negative way. I have seen this happen with me innumerable times, because of which I lose out on a lot of opportunities. In any case, I'm working on it, at least in the professional field, and I earnestly request everyone to give people a chance to open up before stereotyping them, be it extroverts or introverts. EP 1. After our semester exams, we went to this mall, and into its food lounge with a few friends. Somehow, we started talking about what rumors had done rounds about us during the semester, and needless to say, we had great laughs about everything on the table. You do it sometime too. You'll be amazed. I was the last one to be talked about. I found out that the most important rumor that had done rounds about me was that I was a stuck-up egomaniac who talked to only the people she thought were most elite. Basically, they branded me elitist. Okay, I exaggerated it a little bit, but bro, have you met me? After rolling around in laughter for a good while, I realized what had happened. You ask here the reason people judge introverts. Here's the answer, simple as day: because they don't know you, and you're hence easy to judge. Your existence gives people enough fodder to talk about you, but your introversion does not give them enough space to actually get to know you. You are the most golden target for judgment. EP 2. People care. Just because you get too smothered by the way they care, doesn't mean you can shame them for caring, especially when you know that your threshold for feeling smothered is way lower than more social people's. Eva had a friend ask me if I was depressed and needed help. I should bring to light here that I recently shifted to a new city, And people don't know I identify as an introvert yet. I don't blame him for it. He was just caring for me, in his own way, and I get it. I tried to explain to him that this wasn't the case, and that I am this way. But the concern felt smothering, and understandable at the same time. People willingly seclude themselves while in a depressive episode. I do that too. I become more introverted than I already am, and create barriers between the world and myself. This kind of judgment feels uncalled for, but it's alright, and perhaps even required. Because they are not. They cannot comprehend, nor endure solitude, and rather than just accept that, admit that, they must judge introverts to be incorrect, wrong, abnormal, in need of help, or unwelcome. It is much the same with intellectuals or those with high IQs. They are often seen intimidating or threatening because they process, comprehend, or grasp more things, faster, in more volume and with better efficiency than others, but are also commonly less socialite fictional, finding it of less importance and focusing on more productive matters. Like introverts, many are not outspoken, many are both introverts and intellectuals. They find extroverts or those of average IQ too emotional, too loud, too social, and too judgmental. They also see extroverts or those of normal IQ less focused, less knowledgeable, of less use, and frustrating, so they seek more like-minded people. Extroverts just cannot accept that introverts do not share the same likes, dislikes, desires, emotions, fears, or have the need for company, partying, or just being idiots. I believe that many extroverts feel introverts look down upon them because they appear to be in control and do not express emotion as they do. Anytime an extrovert's manhood, ego, normality, needs, or adequacy is questioned, it is threatened, and introverts do this without words. The only people who judge introverts are extroverts, and the reason why they judge them is because they're not even aware that things like introversion and extroversion even exist. And if they are aware of them, they don't understand them. Judging others comes from a place of believing that you are normal, and that everyone who isn't like you is abnormal. Introversion is commonly seen as being shy and insecure, as something that is unhealthy and to be overcome and gotten rid of.